Hazing prevention. Hazing is defined as any method of initiation into a group performed by someone on or off campus that endangers another individual or destroys or removes public or private property. It's also defined as any actions that subject someone to mental or physical requirement, request, or obligation that endangers another individual, could cause discomfort, pain, fright, disgrace, or injury that is personally degrading or violates any federal, state, local laws, or university policy. It's important to note that an individual's willingness to participate does not make the conduct acceptable or legitimate. Hazing, a deeply ingrained cultural practice in many groups and institutions, exists on a spectrum of frequency and recognition. On one end, there are high-frequency, low-recognition acts, often normalized to the point where they're perceived as harmless traditions or rites of passage. Hazing is unacceptable at any level. It's crucial to understand that even acts of hazing deemed acceptable by some can have damaging effects on individuals, subtly reinforcing a culture that tolerates and even encourages mistreatment. Let's go over a few myths about hazing. Myth number 1. Hazing builds unity among new members. Hazing may create a false sense of unity among new members, and there are often other costs as well. The effect of hazing on a group can be like the effect of a natural disaster on a community. Myth number 2. Hazing is okay as long as it is not physically dangerous. Mental hazing can be brutal and leave lasting psychological scars. Some hazing victims report that the mental hazing they endured was worse than being physically abused. Myth number 3. Hazing practices preserve the uniqueness and exclusivity of the group. Since hazing practices are secret, group members often don't realize that their unique practices are usually variations on common themes. Myth number 4. Since alumni and current members were hazed, it is only fair that the new members are hazed too. Tradition does not justify abusing new members. Traditions are created by groups, and groups hold the power to change or eliminate them. It only takes 1 year to break a hazing tradition. Myth number 5. If someone agrees to participate in hazing, it can't be considered hazing. In states that have laws against hazing, the consent of the victim can't be used as a defense. This is because even if someone agrees to participate in the potentially hazardous action, it may not be true consent because of peer pressure, unintentional threats, and the withholding of information of what will occur. It's important to note that hazing is illegal in the state of Nevada. If you're not sure if something is considered hazing, ask yourself these questions. Would I still participate if my family were watching? Am I expected to keep these activities a secret? Is this illegal, or does it violate UNLV policies? Does this violate my values, values of the organization, or UNLV values? Is this causing emotional or physical distress to myself or others? Would we worry about the consequences if a UNLV administrator saw what is happening? How does this activity align with mission values of my organization? The Office of Student Rights and Responsibilities can be utilized as a resource if needed. The OSRR promotes the awareness of student and student organization rights and responsibilities. Any student or student organization may be held accountable for the actions of any of its members if the violation of the code is in any way related to the organization. Organization misconduct does not need to be officially sanctioned by the entire membership to be considered grounds for possible conduct action towards the organization. On this slide, you can find the contact information for the OSRR. It's important to tell the truth. Organizations that aren't truthful or who don't cooperate make their situation much worse. If you see something and you're uncertain if it's hazing, you can send in what you observe. Go to unlv.edu/student conduct.